recruiter today is a brand manager for me. Go out and create the employer brand so that people who are excited by the brand, the culture, the values, the kind of organization, the purpose that you have, are happy to come and work with you. So instead of going and creating a push ecosystem where you're pushing jobs, you're pushing salaries, you're pushing benefits, talk about the organization, create that inspiration so that it becomes a pull ecosystem.
From a recruiter standpoint, it's very important that the recruiter is assisted with very contextual capability. Right? How does he increasingly wear that sales hat representing the brand of the organization, and assist him with unbiased intelligence for him to make the right decisions in engaging and hiring a talent. So that's contextualize. From a candidate standpoint, it really is the key word is personalize. Right? So today, when you look at a retail experience, as you as a user are used to a very, very personal experience in the way that you engage with a brand or connect with a brand. So in the same way, when an organizational brand is represented to a candidate, it needs to be a very, very personal experience. How do you really industrialize the process, make it very repeatable, make it error-free, such that they are assisted with decision capabilities that will allow them to hire talent at scale, and at the same time focus more on the business rather than spending time on the act of recruitment itself. So that's industrialized.
Recruitment now, the new age recruitment if I may call it, is extremely boundaryless. It's no longer tightly defined only by the skills. I think one has to realize that some roles need far more curiosity, collaborative and the new age skills and mindset than just having the hard skills and knowledge to do a job.
I would look at a recruiter today as similar to when you look at somebody who's trying to acquire a customer. You have to focus on the needs of the customer and then use your solution to solve for that need. I think a similar perspective has to be brought by the recruiter of today to when they're looking at talent acquisition. You're not doing those people a favor. Actually, it's a symbiotic relationship. So understand what their needs are and how do what you provide as either a work environment, a career, or growth, or the kind of stuff they do which they're passionate about, how does that tie in? Point number two is that a recruiter needs to figure out and be nimble about the traditional ways of how things used to work will change very rapidly. For example, how you acquire folks could be purely digital in one way, but could be brick and mortar with digital assist on the other if you're doing recruitment in villages, for example. So how does a recruiter balance both those things in the same environment like ours? And we do both right now. And it's a challenge which we are problem solving around as we speak.
Currently what we are looking, the recruiter should be more focused on what is the requirement of the organization. So you first understand the organization's requirement, what kind of skill set we are looking for, what kind of person we are looking at. And again, the moment we also looking the person there, what is his requirement?
Nowadays, recruiters need to do more of networking. We have tools like LinkedIn, social media. Social media is the in thing. The recruiter has to change his mindset to social media. He will find his next hire on social media. If he's not there, then he's going to be far behind in the hiring process. That is one. And second thing is, there used to be this Boolean searches that would be carried on with the keyword searches and things like that. But right now, Boolean searches is a very old concept. Recruitment is evolving to something called semantic searches, where, we were talking about artificial intelligence right now, where the tool picks up, some of the keywords, whether it's primary keywords or secondary keywords. So that is something what the recruiter has to understand and learn too.